Sydney is just a big ass cornball. Like, this is Sydney. Cornball. Cornball. Okay.
What it do, man? Man, locked up for days, like shit. Lamborghini dreaming, hand martinis to these snake bitches that be scheming. Sand between these toes, swim trunks out of Neiman. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm sleeping, nigga, Lamborghini dreaming. Hand martinis to these snake bitches that be scheming. Can't believe these hoes, I don't trust and I don't need them. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm breathing, nigga. Roll me up and breathe, nigga. Lord knows I smoke away my problems, I be chiefing, nigga.
Yeah. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am Mars and welcome if this is your first time here. So the day has finally arrived. Today I finally get to watch part 1 of the Baddies Atl reunion. Thank God, I've been waiting for this because this season was a hot mess. I didn't do any reviews on any episodes this season. Maybe if they have another one I will. And just like I predicted, the show did not give. So hopefully this reunion gives something. I'm not ready to be disappointed, but I am, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts and opinions, and y'all let me know at the end what y'all thought about it. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so like any reunion, we start off with the girls in the dressing rooms, you know, getting hair and makeup done. You know, everybody's saying what they're anticipating or whatever. Everybody ready to hear the tea, clearly, because, I mean, unless you've been living under a rock, we all know Sarah been spilling tea and coffee and everything, okay? Sarah giving me Remy Ma vibes when she released Sheetha on Nicki Minaj. Like, goddamn, you been waiting to get some revenge, huh? Like, you can tell it's been building up. But yeah, I want to give a round of applause to Miss Judy, because finally she got a wig on that looks decent, okay? Compared to the ones that she was wearing on the show. I mean, they look fucking fantastic if you ask me. And I don't have Instagram or, you know, anything like that following celebrities. So like the last time I seen Jason Lee, you know, he was a little bit like on the plus side. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta give it to him, he looks good. I love seeing people, you know what I'm saying, like taking their health seriously. And I also think that he was a perfect choice to be a host for this reunion. In my opinion, he's more like cutthroat. He's not soft. He gets straight to the point. He's gonna ask you what he wanna ask you, and he's gonna tell you his opinion, whether you like it or not. Okay, so I like the intro. I like how they have the guy who made that Baddie song, you know, rap it as they enter, you know, make their entrance. I think that's cute. It's different. I haven't seen it on like any other reunion, but I didn't know if it was like a cut behind the scenes at first, because Natalie walking out in sneakers, sweatpants, and cornrows. And if you watch any of my other reactions, you know I always call it out when somebody walk up in there with cornrows in their head and sneakers. Oh, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. I'm not sure who she's anticipating on fighting, but I know she's prepared. Like, ain't nobody stupid. But I think everybody looks lovely. I love everybody's dress. I love Judy's look. I really do. She looks pretty good. I love Tanisha's hair. I think that rainbow look has always been her best look, in my opinion, because she did it before on the Bad Girls Club when she was a host. Christina looks very pretty. She's giving me the vibe that she gave me on her season reunion, season 9, with her little top bun and her bang. But yeah, Natalie, she's the only one who's a little questionable right now. Oh, let's not forget about Sydney. I'm sorry. She just always looked very thrifty to me, but that's just me. See, I was expecting Sydney to start some stuff, but not this early. The reunion just started. They started talking to Judy. Judy says, I am the Bad Girls Club, because everybody knows her name and her tagline. You know, everybody knows who she is, which is true. There's no lie there. Why Sydney gotta open her mouth and say something? But do they love you though?
Absolutely. I love you, Jason Lee. I love you, Tamar, Pisces. Yeah.
Thank you.
Period. Ew.
Thank you.
All right.
But do they love you though? No.
Girl.
The question is, do they know you though? Okay, that's the question. It's just like, it's the audacity for me. Like these are what people consider veterans, and you sitting up here trying to try hard to the 10th power. I do find it interesting though how Judy and Sydney are kind of like matching. Like they literally have the exact same hairstyle, both wearing hot pink. This is just comedy in itself, okay? So Jason Lee is asking Janelle how she feels, and Sydney opens her mouth again to try to insult and be funny. Like,
Miss Janelle, you look fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes, you look
It's
great.
giving what it's supposed to
And
be.
Mari said that was a lie.
Oh,
All right.
damn, like shut up. Okay, so then the most random thing happens. Like, what? Judy randomly gets up, goes to this table that's in the middle. She grabs Jason Lee's champagne glass or whatever the fuck was in there, and she drinks it. And everybody just like kind of stops, like, what the fuck just happened? Judy's like, well, it looked like it wanted to be drunk. It was just sitting there. Yeah, to be drunk by him, not you, bitch. I'm like, you can't tell me that these girls weren't drinking before they came out on set. You can't tell me they weren't drinking before they even got to set. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me, Judy, you just can't sit on the couch for like a good however long and just talk without having to have a drink? You giving me alcoholic vibes, Judy. But that shit was random and funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. I am loving how Christina is conducting herself in this reunion though. The way she's sitting, from her composure to the way she's articulating herself and getting her point across is not aggressive. You know, it's a big difference from season 9 reunion Bad Girls Club to Baddies Atl reunion. Like, I can definitely see some growth. Like, kudos to you, Christina. I'm proud of you, girl. Like, did y'all see how Natalie looks so stressed when Seven is talking?
They will hug each other like everything's all good. Like, I'm gonna say, bitch, fuck you, what you wanna do about it, but don't sit in my motherfucking face.
You could tell Natalie just want to burst and just interrupt her and say something. Like, she over there hitting that pen like, girl, calm down. Okay, over there getting high and shit. Like, you might want to sober up for this conversation, okay? Oh, Judy is so petty. So while Sydney is asking Natalie, like, what's up? Did you really say these things about me behind my back? Judy is saying that Natalie told Sarah to call Sydney a man. I'm like, what? Really? The tea. So Sydney's asking Natalie, like, what's up? I thought we were cool. You know, we talking, and that old thing. So Tamar trying to give Natalie a chance to speak. Natalie's answering, and while she's answering, she's giving Sydney compliments. Like, she's a beautiful trans woman. And, you know, you can tell it was like about to be like this heartwarming moment. And Judy cuts off Natalie like, that shit don't matter.
Right. Beautiful trans woman. That shit don't matter. She's trash.
Okay, you shut the fuck up, you party.
Like, Judy, she is not here for the bullshit. So Jason Lee is putting people in their place. Like, he trying to speak, and Judy, like, you know, trying to talk over him. He like, nah, not today.
okay, you have to remember.
I didn't even ask the question.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't ask nothing because everybody got an opinion and a dissertation. Now that I have permission as the host to speak.
After he did that, like, everybody piped down. Like, you can tell, like, they were just like, oh, okay, speak. So as Natalie was trying to continue talking, like, it just didn't happen. So Natalie's just like, okay, are we gonna be talking about the recordings, the whole reunion, or what? And while they're doing that, Sydney, she reaching behind a pillow, like, I'm like, what is she about to grab? What is she about to grab? Like, I put money that Sydney was gonna bring something to this reunion, bro. Because all through this season of Baddies Atl, she's been regurgitating stuff that she's seen on past reality TV shows, whether it was Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, anything. Like, she's just not original. She pulled out a bag of cereal runs over to Judy and dumps it on her, like Judy did to Priscilla on her season, serving her breakfast in bed. So I guess this was Sydney's way of serving Judy breakfast on the couch. Like it's just so corny. Like Sydney is just a big ass cornball. Like this is Sydney, cornball. Okay, it was just awkward and just extra and unnecessary. Kick her off. Okay, wilding out style. Kick him out the classroom. The fuck? I guess the Lord somehow answered my prayers because instant karma happens. Sydney tries to kick the cereal at Judy and ends up slipping and falling on her ass. I couldn't have asked for a better ending to that shit. And you could tell everybody else is feeling the exact same way. Tanisha and Tamar are all just rolling like. And I'm just like, Sydney, is this not embarrassing for you? Like, 'cause I'm embarrassed watching this. Like, I'm embarrassed for you. Just a waste of Lucky Charms, man. Just a waste of Lucky Charms. Take Sydney away, please. Please. Like, we're not getting anywhere now because she stole the show with her theatrics. This is a headache. She needs to go back to the dressing room and fix her damn top because her titty is this close to slipping. And I'm not sure how many people want to see that. Okay, so Judy is crying on the couch about how Sydney and her friendship fell apart because Sydney accused Judy of being transphobic and blocking her from getting on Bad Girls Club show. Judy denies it. Sydney keeps saying it's true. Sydney brings Tanisha into it, like, Tanisha vouched for me. Tanisha like, what the fuck are you talking about? Show me the receipts. So they put up this big ass text message thread that says, and so just because Tanisha was like, you can tag me, but I can't comment, Sydney took that and ran with it. Like, okay, that just means it's true, and that just means that she vouched for me, and which it doesn't, in my opinion. Even Seven is telling Sydney, like, that doesn't mean anything, and she bucking up at Seven. I'm like, you better calm down. So at this point, it is literally just the Sydney show. This is not Baddies ATL, this is Sydney ATL reunion because she's, again, hogging all the camera time, doing the absolute most. She pulls out a picture of Janelle randomly. I thought it was Janelle. It was a picture of a damn gremlin, so with a wig on. So Sydney pulls out the paper from behind her seat like, it was all a lie. And if you aren't familiar with Love and Hip Hop, that was a Carly Red thing.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I suggest y'all look into that situation. But pretty much, again, like I said at the beginning of this video, she's just regurgitating everything that she's seen on reality TV. Like, all of this is doing her more harm than good. I don't think she realizes it. Like, I'm gonna say this again on video. I feel like Sydney wants a best moments compilation so bad. I know what I mean because every bad girl has one. And it's just, you know, their moments, their raw moments from the show. But Sydney is forcing it. So it's not genuine and it just comes off so extra. And it's turning the reunion just into like another day at the house and not getting anywhere. So Sydney pulls out another picture, and then like, it wasn't funny the first time, so I'm sorry. I don't know what makes you thought it was gonna be funnier the second. Jason Lee pretty much put her in place like, I don't even fuck with girls, but Janelle, you know what I'm saying, she don't look like that. Pretty much like you tripping and you capping, you doing the most. And so he called Sydney out on her bullshit, which I applaud him for. Like, I like his whole demeanor. Like, he don't play. Tamar is barely getting a word in. Just facepalm. That's all I have to say is facepalm. So You can tell Tamar got fed up because, like, if I don't know, like, Tamar has been bullied by K. Michelle. So I'm sure while Tamar was sitting there witnessing Sydney bully, you know, Janelle, like, for her looks, because that's what K. Michelle did to Tamar herself. Tamar was just like, okay, I ain't here for the bullshit. So Tamar called Sydney out. How you gonna ask for respect, but then you get up and do this? You know, it don't add up. And so I applaud both Tamar and Jason for putting Sydney in her place. If this was back in the Bad Girls Club days, I'm sure Tanisha probably would have dived for that cereal, okay? It probably would have been crying on the floor about there not being any milk around. That was pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say. The only comment I would say is just, kick Sydney out the classroom. Duh. In the meantime, go check out my other videos, and I will catch you guys next week for part 2 of this reunion.
Avenue, man. What it do, man? Man, locked up for days, like shit. Lamborghini dreaming, hand martinis, titties, snake bitches that be scheming. Sand between these toes, swim trunks out of Neiman. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm sleeping, nigga, Lamborghini dreaming. Hand martinis, tennis, snake bitches that be scheming. Can't believe these hoes, I don't trust and I don't need them. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm breathing, nigga. Roll me up some reefer, nigga. Lord knows I smoke away my problems, I be chiefing, nigga. Blow an ounce on weekends, know my house be freaking, got you being creeping. She just hit the DM, no I ain't gonna read it. She proceeds to sneaking over, leaning over. Quick poker, then chauffeur, I ain't got the time to waste or dispose. This pose worth a couple million through your lens hole.